can I ask a really stupid question? So this is going to what was said in that discussion. Australia is a multicultural country. It's not what it should or shouldn't be, she was saying. It's what it is.
No.
I don't.
No.
Can you help me? What does it mean?
It was a policy. And the original definition of multiculturalism, because people were concerned about it, obviously, in the 70s, and the original concept was that you maintain a very strong core culture, and then you have these other cultures around that core culture, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the true definition of multiculturalism. And they promised us that wouldn't be lost, right? Then it all changed. I think only Canada and Australia are multicultural nations officially.
Yeah.
But then it kind of changed, obviously, culturally over time, and it became now what most people think is as ignorant as that.
Yeah.
That multiculturalism means you just have a melting pot of different values, and the God
equal.
is diversity. It's got to be diversity. And she talked about diversity of thought, diversity of ideas. Well, it's good to hear that for a change instead of just diversity of skin color and diversity of religion and diversity, right? But the idea that you can have a cohesive... I'll tell you a story about my dad. He was a very prominent school principal in special education in Queensland, and he became an inspector of schools before he retired. And in the early 1970s, because he was, probably just one of the wogs in the department, they hauled him in to a meeting. I'm sure he went voluntarily. But he tells the story that, he was quizzed and asked about multiculturalism. It was like, well, what do you think about it? Shouldn't we have multiculturalism? Surely he'll back it.
No.
And it was, he talked about the white, middle-aged, angry woman that was sort of questioning him, and how outraged so it's nothing new, right? How outraged she was by the fact that he said, actually, this can't work, right? And this is a guy, my dad was born in Casino, New South Wales. He, grew up in Brisbane. But he was very connected to his Lebanese culture in Australia. Never left the country in his whole 90-year life. But he had this sort of, he always said to me, multiculturalism, this concept of multiculturalism will not work because no country can be coherent without a core set of agreed values, right? You don't have a nation if you don't have a core set of agreed principles, right? And then you can overlay other cultures, but it's got to be, you're bringing your Maronite Christian views, or you're bringing your Muslim views, or whatever. Okay, you can have that diversity, but that core, what are your core beliefs? What are your core, it's like Mo says, he's Australian first, that's that. And then, I have my religion around that, that's fine. But, if you're going to live in Australia, you have to commit to certain values of this culture and of this country.
Can we break?
the Australian values, the thing on